toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on another team from the Big 12, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet. And that last play is why it is a gift to have a short-term memory in this game. 2nd and long coming up. Thomas looking to fire. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a 3rd and this long on the opening drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the catch, it's Harmon. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. A completion good for the percentage, not good enough for the 1st down. Here comes the punting unit. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Casey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Jamison. He'll be stopped. Line to gain, needed about 3 more. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. He'll be shoved out of bounds. Five-yard line. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side now. And they get him down. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Thomas back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. NC State going up tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And man, is that perfect drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man. It's Cook. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Rice is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Harmon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They feed him again. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. Thomas looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks the tackle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the...
Just steamrolling the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Running back searching for a hole. Shows him the stiff arm. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
The go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take up the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Thomas back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'll try to sneak it.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paulo.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown.
Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds him out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Thomas looking to fire. It's caught. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll pull it on the read. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Garrett. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Thomas back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. There he goes. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He'll take it himself.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. That's caught. It's Casey. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Thomas looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Garrett. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man. It's Harmon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's looking to pass. That's caught. It's Cook. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. New set of downs after the completion. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Move the tight end. Wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Thomas back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Right on the money. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hey, make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Caught in the backfield, it's Garrett. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Thomas looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He scooped it, and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The give to the right. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On a little time, lets it go. Got his man in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Finds a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The play action fake. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch. Pickoff! What a play to set him up! He'll try to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Thomas back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And it's in for a touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jamison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jamison. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. NC State quick to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Trying to barge their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. Fighting off the defender. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. Makes it past the marker. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 30. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They booted away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Casey. And he falls on top of his own fumble. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the pass. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.